How many videos do you have on YouTube right now?
About 30, almost 40.
Okay, and 40, and like you film those in how long?
Quickly.
You filmed it quickly, but in what amount of time? It was like a month or two, or?
So I filmed them in a matter of, let's say, 3 weeks, and then it took me slowly to edit it and drop
So
them.
3 into 40 is 13.3. All right, so that means you were doing 13.3 videos a week, right? That's 54 or something, 52.2. It's 53 videos a month, right? 3 and 12 is 36, 636. 636 videos a year if you were to keep filming. That's a lot of videos. And I know you have the content in your mind because you're fucking genius.
Yeah.
So the point is, what's been coming up?
It's just
taking the time to sit down.
Just like reading. Where I said, I haven't really been reading since I've been here, which is kind of oxymoronic, but
we have been listening to a lot of audiobooks.
Yeah, that's true.
Which we always will do. And remember, a lot of people, they discount that. Listening to an audiobook is proven to be, on average, 200% more effective than actually reading a physical book. And I know they say some people learn this way, some people learn that way, audio, visual, kinesthetic, all that. We don't know enough about the brain to truly quantify that. That's an ignorant study. We learn from all our senses. So they need to shut up. Because even if you listen to 2 hours of audiobook a day, even if you're not audio, you'll probably pick up even one idea could be an exponential difference in your consciousness. Like, we don't understand enough about consciousness and the brain to even quantify that.
To even try, yeah.
So they need to shut up. So you need to shut up too. Like, so you've been reading. You have been reading. You've been listening to audiobooks, but it's not like the way you used to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
But
it makes sense.
As far as content, like creating content.
Yeah.
How can we come up with, let's say, 1,000 videos, right? We think of 10 topics.
It's easy. It's modeling the same system where I've been writing more. Writing has been helping me to solidify my thoughts, and therefore even I can pull one sentence and say, I can make a video out of that sentence. Just like don't judge a fish, don't tell a fish to fly.
Yeah, don't tell a fish to fly. Got it.
So basic things like that, where I have been writing and I've been pulling thoughts out of it. Now I have about, let's say, 10 more videos that are on chips now to edit and upload. But as far as what's been holding me back, I guess it's prioritizing.
I think filming when we drive to all these different meetings. We've been filming a lot of the videos, things that are on my mind. I think that we can kill two birds with one stone. And when you sit down and break down your content, like, I have that notepad in my phone with 250 plus ideas, and then those are all videos. Right. So like if we do 3 of those a day, that's 80 some odd days, 83.3 days. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I need to start catching them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 83 days of content. It took an hour to sit down and come out. Even if it takes 10 hours to sit down and come up with 250 ideas, by the time 80 days goes by, you're going to have all these other ideas based on those ideas. You never run out of things to say that are of value to other humans, because most people, unfortunely, aren't in a cyclical process of thinking, and you are.
Life is evolution at the end of the day. Life is always evolving. You're absolutely right. It doesn't matter what you think, how you may perceive it to be. You're absolutely right. You're never going to run out of content. And you know what? It's
impossible to run out of content.
To make a comparison, when I was younger, I asked a good friend who was a nice music engineer. He did it for Boston University. He's a killer, right? And I said, do you think that we'll ever run out of like musical ideas for instrumentals? He's like, absolutely not. And I was like, how could you be so certain, right? When you hear tunes and songs that they sound the same and it's like repetitive at this point. And then I thought, like, you are absolutely right. We are never going to run out of musical ideas. Like, what an ignorant question. That's kind of like running out of ways to express something, running out of words, running out of energy, right? That's the comparison I make, where you're exactly right. Every single day, as long as you grow, because there's always something to learn. That's the takeaway.
It's impossible.
There's always something to learn, so there's always something to teach.
Because it's a squared equation, right? 2 and 2 is 4, 4, 4, 16, 16 and 16, 256. And then you're over 500,000. And then there you're into the billions and the trillions. Like, you can't run out of great premonitions, ideas to say, instinctual, just like throw up on people in a positive way, because we have an average of 80-some thousand thoughts a day. Well, the issue I would argue is most of those thoughts are the same thought.
That's absolutely true.
Like people just thinking about the laundry they got to put.
It's not. Yeah. Right. It's
the
not.
Laundry they got to put in the washer.
Yeah.
Right?
Where are my keys?
Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Or God, I wish my husband would talk to me. I wish he would talk to me. I wish he would talk to me. But they're thinking that in like different thought loops of the same destination, right? So when you're always reading, when you're always having conversations like this, when you're teaching, they call it stacking in psychology, come with new ideas. You're always going to have innovative ideas, because every human's gift is thought, whether we utilize it or not, right? We all have this gift called thought that we can't quite grasp and understand on the highest level, but we know enough to know that we're not going to run out of organic thoughts. Thoughts created this car, the clothes, that bridge, whatever. So coming back to you, right, full circle, and I guess anyone watching this could definitely relate, because if they ever wanted to do a video, what action plan are you going to take then to sit down and come up with topics, categories, and then
Well, that's simple. I'm just gonna hit the notes, and every time I need to make the conscious effort of actually, when I have a thought. See, one of my issues, I just don't take the time.
Idea right now.
I just don't take the time to go to actually go jot it down. To go to notes, take 10 seconds out of my life and jot my thought down, and that's it.
Yeah.
And do that on a continuous basis. I'm sure you can have 5 to 10 thoughts. That's one of the issues. We do have innovative thoughts, but if you don't capture
they're lost.
Yeah, they're lost in.
And then they never come back.
Thinking of some other things, like it's this whole cyberspace, right? The energy of the universe. They're lost out.
Yeah, you have to think of your mind like the internet.
Yeah, like a
Just you saying that, I have a new thought I never had. That's a video. That's a great concept.